They'll be calling you a radical. I gotta put this little video up too with this. Karl Rove, that piece of shit scumbag who I debated in the 80s right here, who's a Mormon, not from here, but he educated here. Mitt Romney, a Mormon, not from here. Harry Reid, a Mormon, not from me, a Mormon from here. Let's talk about the economics of Karl Rove as he has destroyed the Republican Party as small c as his mother intended. Read what his first wife says about that streaked up head creepy motherfucker. Listen, economically, let me tell you how you billionaires, you sucker, you Adelsons, that he sucked in your money and he made such a huge profit on it. Remember this. Not only did he trick you, took a big commission on him and robbed you and screwed you and just wasted that, but he created the dynamic for Obama to win. How? I'll tell you how. You know how much money was spent all through the summer? The GDP moved. That Q2, Q3 GDP numbers, the unemployment rate moved because of that. Those billions and billions of dollars that were sucked into those economies, they employed a lot of people, those ad campaigns. They employed a lot of people. My early estimates, and I was working on this all day today, and I'm going to do some more work on it. I estimate, through my economic model, I have a matrix that I use, that I built. I plugged it in today, and I ran a lot of regression today. I estimate right around 0.4% in them. No bullshit, 0.4. Without that spending, I believe the unemployment rate would have been about 8.3 or 8.4 instead of 7.8, 7.9. Not only that, I believe it was at least 1% to the Q2 and Q3 GDP. No shit. They employed a lot of people. A lot of people made those ads. A lot of people. In fact, our school business, so many of them hire out of there. Rove loves to hire out of our school. But there are so many of these hairsprayed kids that they didn't allow me to grade there the last few times because those guys would have never got through my program. The kiss-ass types, the hairsprayed freaking, yes, there's, Karl Rove loved to hire. There's a lot of them that came out of here. Our brilliant school of business, which was brilliant, that he hired. Karl Rove will go down in history, as he was saying, oh, he plays for the end. Karl Rove will go down, and their machine, and the Dick Cheney machine will go down in history as the worst thing that ever happened to the Republican Party, because it's going to go like this. The dug-in, hardcore, ingrained, tribalistic white male who refused to vote for Obama because he's black. In 2016, when Hillary runs, that Hillary's going to win. It'll be the biggest line because you've taken a whole demographic of young Mexicans, young African, just young people in general. You've taken that big block, because I gave up on the baby boomer a long time ago in my social studies. The echo boomer's almost just done. But you have a young population that is so branded blue. You have violated them so hard. You will never change them. They will be Democrats for life. For life, massive. When Hillary runs in 2016, she'll win by a landslide. When she runs for re-election in 2020, she'll win by even bigger. And then, in 2024, one of these young, beautiful, progressive, intelligent females who've been elected, they run, they'll win, and they'll run, and they'll win. The Republican Party is much more systemic and deeper, the damage. Karl Rove destroyed the Republican Party for 30 years. I've seen a long time ago. All you're going to have to do is mention George Bush's name. If this was not the perfect demographic, Obama should have lost by 10, 15 points. If it wasn't for the Karl Rove model, he would have lost. In an economic disparity like this, and a whole social fabric like this, and everything, that when even the liberals would have been turned off, because when he didn't let the books tax, he was ripe. Not only that, they were so ripe to take 5, 6, to take this. I mean, the statistical probability of them not taking the Senate back this term, 95% that they would. And that's true blue statistical math. That's just by the pure numbers. Well, in 2 years, they will lose Congress. 2 years, the Senate map, the filibuster's gone. And I hope that they do try to play freaking hardball. Keep it up, keep it up. Karl Rove is the worst thing that ever happened to the Republican Party and the fake radical militarized industrialized complex, because you think about it. He never won anything. He never did. He stole it, just like he walked into the back room and threw a fit. He's like, oh, like a little kid. You didn't stop, because when two people were in a situation, and whether it be business or a marriage, and one's cheating on the other, one's cheating on the other, and one's cheating on the other, whose fault is it? The person allowing it. So he's like, oh, I did it before, why can't I go do it again? What are you talking about? Change the math, change the math. We changed the math before. We can get Scalia and Alito and Roberts, which, by the way, Alito and Roberts shouldn't even be there. Talk about illegitimate. Karl Rove is the biggest scumbag, lying, fake weasel, and his apparatus, and that whole Fox News, but keep watching them. Because what has Fox News done? Republicans will never win. They won't win for 30, 40 years. They're done. They're done. As we're going to get the second greatest generation, we're going to get the greatest progressive movement you've ever seen since the New Deal. The New Deal 2.0, I'm telling you, it's happening right here, right now. Thanks, Carl, you piece of fucking shit.